Right, so I did actually change my orders. I'm gonna talk about what I did. So I decided not, and why I did it. So I thought that Pan is probably gonna go back here. He's gonna swing back with his whole army, and I think that I can probably catch him with my army, and I can probably beat him. So I think that is what I should do. The other thing, let me just talk about things at a high level. So I was gonna move back here, and then I kind of thought about it. I thought about casting Earthquake against Shinayama, and then I thought, well, what if he has Earthquake, right? Earthquake. The thing about Earthquake is that it says in a cave province, the effects are devastating. So let's pull up the wiki and see what that actually means. Evocation. So Earthquake. Right. So in outside of caves, it does 8 damage, and extra effect inside caves, it does, I believe, an extra 20 damage, which is also armor piercing. So he could, his Bakemono sorcerers can cast Earthquake. If I moved in here with my whole army, and I have all my guys are on hold and attack and everything else, and he casts Earthquake, then I'm pretty much gonna lose the game. Like, if I lose my whole army just like that, I'm gonna lose it's gonna cause me to lose the game. So I thought, until I know whether he's got the light bulbs in his brain to use Earthquakes against me or not, I should tread lightly. And I thought that what I'll do instead, because time is on my side, it has to be, because I'm economically wealthier. I have all these provinces I'm going to expand into, and there's a lot of forests here, so I just need to snatch these and gradually fort them up and recruit units there, and move stealthily in and out of the forts, and basically just try to. I need to break the back of these two armies, and then I'll win. Or if I can just break one of these armies, then I'll win. So there's 3 main armies here that are all 3 of them are basically problems in the sense that they can break forts in 1 turn. I think that this army is gonna get messed up. Well, I'm hoping that they suffer a lot from my big seduction raid. It should split the army in half. He might not even attempt to move out of this province. If he doesn't, then that's fine as well. I can just sit on top, and he has no commanders to pull the troops out, so that's fine. So I'm sending into this province a bunch of these Frozen Heart guys, a Pan to cast Iron Bane, and I give him some gems to cast Maws of the Earth. So this spell was quite underrated, but this is a really, really good spell. You just know how much damage it does over the area and the range. This Pan's going to be Earth 4 when he casts it, so he's going to he might be cast it 3 times. When he does this is going to destroy the enemy's infantry. I put my white centaurs on guard because I don't actually want them to fight. What I want them to do is fight off any guys that get into my commanders. What I want to do is basically trade satyrs for his troops, but I'm also going to be shooting him with Frozen Heart, Howl, this guy's going to be casting some spells, and so I've got 5 guys casting Frozen Heart. Every time they cast it, they probably get a kill or half a kill. So chip away his army, and Ironbane's gonna mess up with the orcs, and Howl is gonna do work. I just need to give it time. This guy also has I put Strength of Gaia on him so he can cast Howl straight away. Not so you can cast it straight away. Actually, maybe I should do that. Even though it's gonna cost a lot of fatigue, doing that. It might be counterintuitive. Why would you do a magic buff before doing Howl? But this guy's innate caster, so he's gonna cast Howl straight away, and the wolves are gonna really mess up Shinayama's army advancement. Like, it should cause his units to run off in every direction. I decided that I'm going to basically expect Pangaea to attack this fortress. So I've got my prophet here. I'm gonna give these to the Molion. What's happening here? So I'm gonna be casting. This is where I'm gonna be casting Creeping Doom a lot. Creeping Doom, and Birth of the Dragon. So that's gonna be my bread and butter little spell that I do. Obviously I want Howl, so I'm gonna keep that. But all these other guys, they're gonna just do Creeping Dooms. Creeping Dooms are gonna be very good against all the centaurs. What's the best way to position my units? Should do something symmetrical, I guess. I kind of want the pans at the front, so the enemy is fighting the bugs, not my real units. The important thing about the bugs is that they're mindless, and therefore when they fight, they do not cause morale problems. I may as well put these at the front as well. Oh no, they can't cast Creeping Doom. Never mind. So put them here. Cast some buffs on my centaurs and spam poison. Right, so these guys are gonna stay here, and there's it's also worth noting I can build crossbowmen here. Crossbowmen are really good. So once I get a fort here, I should have about 200 recruit points, or between 150 and 200. And I'm gonna make lots of crossbowmen, which will be nicer than the goblins. Alright, so that's the turn. So basically, instead of going here, I'm gonna try and catch Pan. I can still break Pan's fort very quickly if I destroy his army here without a lot of issues. And I think I can just bog down this army with my dryads and what I sent there, basically. Just dryads and splitting the army, and then whatever is left fights 100 satyrs with mages casting offensive spells, and it should be just enough to defeat the army. I don't care if I lose all my satyrs, as long as my dryads and my commanders survive, then that's fine. Units aren't important to me like they are for Shinigami.